Hello everybody. Today I will share with you two tools that you can use for horizontal scaling of your MySQL database. Basically, MySQL does not by default support horizontal scaling. So I will share with you two tools that you can use for to make horizontal scaling of your MySQL database. The first one, it's called Vitess. Vitess basically is an amazing tool that you can use to scale your MySQL database, and it's actually used by big companies. And yeah, it's an amazing tool that you can use, and it will require some installations and stuff, but it's an amazing tool for your if you are in count you are having you are experiencing uh, um, a lot of traffics and you want to scale your database, you can use Vitess, right? And it has a lot of amazing features. You can make sharding for your database, and you have a lot of different stuff that you can do with Vitess, and it's actually uh, you can use it to to scale your MySQL database, and it's actually have been developed at YouTube, and then the creators actually of Vitess also created the second tool. I will talk about it in a bit, but there are a lot of big companies, and here are the list of companies that used Vitess. All right, the other tool, which is actually called PlanetScale, and it has been created by the creators of Vitess, and it's basically built on top of Vitess, but it's more like simpler and UI friendly, and it's much easier to use rather than Vitess. But both are great tools to use, and I will leave all the links to those amazing tools in the description. But those tools will help you to scale out your database, and yeah, and Planet Scale actually is has been built on top of Vitess, but it's more like a simpler way of using Vitess, and it has a lot of UI friendly way of dealing with the database. And when you use PlanetScale, you feel like you are using like Git commands. I really like the idea behind PlanetScale and how you deal with the database, and like you are like dealing with Git commands, and it has features like uh, pull request, and then you merge but on the database level. So I really like the idea behind PlanetScale, right? And it's really an amazing tool that you can use, and yeah, it's it's um, it's a good example of or a good way of scaling out your database, right? And actually, at the end of the day, you are using Vitess, but if you want to use it as it is, you can use Vitess and install it, and here are the documentation of how to use it locally. And you can read more about the documentation, and if you want to use a more simpler way, um, you know with UI friendly, and a simpler way of dealing with the database, but you are at the end of the day using Vitess because PlanetScale has been built on top of Vitess. You can use PlanetScale, and yeah, this is pretty much about this video. And I think I will create a tutorial for how to use them, but for now you can check out the websites, and I will leave all the details in the description and read more about them, and read more about the the documentation to learn more about them, and which one will suit you. With that, um, this is the end of this video, but let's have, I think I will create a tutorial very soon about using them. But for now, this is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.